he doing?
Oh, he's starting from the back.
Yeah, so he's doing that way, is he?
Yeah,
Ah,
he's done it in a really stupid way though.
very stupid way.
I know. I'll let you introduce it. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I suppose we should be up and running a minute now. So, while everyone, you join us for the final, yes, final race of the season. And we are here in round 23. Yeah, 23. That's so garbage. For the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And I don't think we have the new circuit layout, but it's still interesting at points. And see, there's only two people on track at the moment. Oh no, and here's a woman. Now, if you may notice, Cameron, our normal man of action, is currently disqualified from the session. Of course, obviously, at the end of the last race, he agreed not to start from the last. However, he did it in a very, very stupid way. He just came out of the pitch, you know what, I'm just going to spin around and drive from the wrong way around, and that's what's happened. So, yay! We've got the other five going around the last corner. Here we go, here's the start, the first blind lap. And I believe here comes the other guy.
Who I'm on board with, by the way? Ooh.
Oh!
Is on board with Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really annoying because that hash just sounds like it's misfiring.
Yeah, engine glitches.
Not really sure why we've got a yellow flag down at turn 1. That will be third? Has he gone too deep into the runoff or what's he doing? Oh, he can't get out of the pit lane. Okay, that's nice. May have actually crashed in the pit lane.
Now be the first time that has ever happened ever.
Mate, I've crashed in that pit lane.
How?
Car understeer, just put it that way.
Yeah, it was.
Well, it is. It happens. Oh my god, this house is really annoying me. Just listen to it. It sounds awful.
Oh, that sound under braking.
Yeah, it's not even the good type of downshifting that you had on the like 2011 Red Bull.
Meanwhile, I'll get to a car that actually sounds properly. Here's Rodriguez, whatever the hell he is.
Go on, fast lap 151. Love to see it. Right,
Oh.
slightly normal sounding car. Which one we ride on board? Oh, third's literally got no front wing. Aston Nhrl.
Alfa Romeo will obviously beat that.
37 on the mediums is not a bad time.
Cameron should be next.
Callum has invalidated and Nhrl has got traffic. Come on, third. I know you got no front wing, but you should be a bit more aware than that.
Here's the Aston.
Yeah, hopefully it's going to be pole. It should be. It definitely got held up though by the AlphaTauri.
There's more pace.
Oh, easily. So on board Bomber, he's coming across on this. Might even be quicker than the Aston, and it is 35.8.
Here comes the other McLaren.
Chris is saying, cross line P3. That's okay, considering he's Div 2 driver, there's some decent pace on him. There's F1-6. Oh, he's just starting a lap.
Yeah, he's on one.
Yeah, he'd probably need all the practice he can get. Yeah. So having to serve a race ban in Div 2 last night, so the last of his penalties will be his return for the final race in Div 2 next Thursday, but with a quali ban. He was a very naughty boy in Brazil.
Anyway, and if he needs practice, it's perfectly enough, and he's just got him purple in sector 1.
His pace is fine, it's when he's around other cars.
So look, I was about to approach 2 McLarens.
Hopefully they'll be kind enough to move out of the way. It's not like they're struggling at the minute.
Wait, that's one way to get out of the way.
Yeah, pub sector 2.
Ooh, purple.
Honestly, this version of Abu Dhabi, I think, having seen the final race of the real 2021 season, I still prefer this.
About that.
I still prefer this layout easily.
I mean, you can see why they did it though.
I can see why they've done it, but like the first hairpin they've done down where the chicane is in the first sector, I don't really mind that as such, but the one at the end of the DRS zone, they've actually made it harder to overtake around that corner. F96 P4 116.3 on the medium tyres, still a very good time. See if Matteo's got anything to offer in the Alpine. You can tell I'm used to in the Alpine, it just sounds so natural to me.
I just like what shade of blue the Alpine is.
Do you like the blue?
I like the blue.
Good. Because for the esports team it's just a mobile billboard, so I kind of have to deal with it. P6 for Matteo, mediums. I think you probably made a mistake somewhere on the circuit. Definitely expect that time to be improved upon. Is Jamie going again? He keeps invalidating. He set that really slow time, but you can't seem to get around the track without keeping it within the white lines.
Sometimes people have problems.
Riding on board a third, somehow he's managed to go purple sector 1.
Okay. And?
Just saying, I don't think it's a glitch.
I'm currently following the Williams. He's currently doing fine. He hasn't got any purples, but to be fair, he's going to put greens anyway because he hasn't even got a time yet. So this will be his first time.
Because I don't think the purple pace is keeping up with him around here. No, I do miss the old layout in the way that it was more technical. Like if you got it right, it's so good, and I just feel like it's been simplified. It's not going to be as rewarding, I think, anymore.
No, it is what it is.
Only in Abu Dhabi could they actually make changes to a track and actually make it worse. It's not like the racing was any better. They just happened to be closer going down the straights.
To be fair, for a season finale, Abu Dhabi doesn't really give you a good season finale.
The thing is, Abu Dhabi in the game normally offers very good racing. And it's a shame because in real F1 it doesn't really happen.
I mean, of course, this finale last year was memorable, but for all God knows wrong reasons.
I'm still angry, but the only I thought it was quite interesting to read that, you know, if Mercedes had not withdrawn their appeal, and it went to international arbitration, do you know what would have happened?
What would have happened?
Max would have still won the championship.
What?
Because under those grounds, if there's any misconduct from the sporting officials, what Mercedes wanted to do was request the result before the infringement was made. So it was on lap 52 of 53 when Lewis was in P1 behind the safety car. But the arbitration say if there's any misconduct of that nature, it makes the whole round void. So those results don't count. So I think before, yeah, they were tied on points, but Max would have still had it on countback.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, that win differential was also because of a BS race.
What, in Saudi?
No, not in Saudi. But let's go this. When they entered the last race on equal points, Max had 9 wins and Lewis had 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one extra one of Max's, yeah, counts as that Spa race.
Yeah, that's one of the things that was thrown up as well, because it was not fair on Michael Massey to say to Toto that we went motor racing, but yet again you're going to award points for a 2-lap cruise beyond the safety car at Spa. Which is why remember back at Spa when it happened, it was like, well, do they award the points or not? Because technically, did the race even ever start?
There's been plenty of controversies last season and F1. We can just look forward to this year.
Yeah, I've already seen the what Haas have put out, and it looks shocking.
I mean, you can definitely tell the difference, can't you?
But the thing is, I was hoping to see a car. I was looking at it, and I was like, that looks like an animation. And it is.
It looks like an animation.
It's a computer rendered image. It is not a car. I want to see a car.
Well, we got the Red Bulls up next, so.
How long do you have to wait?
The Red Bull will release their car on Tuesday.
At least Red Bull normally put on a show with theirs as well. I wonder if they'll do a special livery or something.
I'm pretty sure I just saw a purple flash up for Bomber.
Bomber has already been polled for quite some time, but no one's been able to get anywhere near it. What I'm loving though is TTV currently P4.
Yeah.
Just because Div 2 driver, how many Div 1 drivers has he actually beaten? Technically 2, even though I don't think Rodriguez has been here before. If he has, I do apologise, but it's been a very long time. Like, I don't even have him on the driver roster.
Oh, whatever. I know what we need in it. A driver for this race, so.
I'm hoping I've got the time progression set properly as well, because the way how we do the daylight around here is qualifying is done in the day, and it should get a little bit darker toward the end, and then the race. Oh no, TTV! Keep that out of the barrier, mate. I've not got the best of camera angles. It was down at the chicane.
There he is.
That's annoying. He's actually a 10th behind Hakim, who's kindly come back for the final race. True man of his word, and yeah, as anyone watching, you might want to stick around during the podium interviews. Everyone try to stay in the lobby as well, because as soon as the race is over, we'll load a practice session, and then while we're doing the interviews, we'll spectate people while they do donuts or something.
How's that?
And at the minute, we don't have a very...
Whoa!
We don't have a very big turnaround window into the next season. Div 1 have got next week off, while Div 2 finished their season, but then it's back to it, pre-season then the week after that, obviously, the first round of season 7.
Yeah, we got to sort this out.
I'll sort something. I know next season will happen. Just Div 1, I have no idea what we're gonna do.
Anyway, going back to actual atmosphere, would you like to know what the whoa was about?
Who's that coming from? Who's that McLaren? Is that TTV? Yeah, but he's somehow invalid. They're all on outlap still. I'm just going to ride on board with. Well, I was going to ride on board with Jamie, but I don't know what he's just done.
He's rock paper.
Oh, any chance we can try and get Antics back in? Right, so I'm going to ride on board with Jamie anyway, even if that house sounds like it's about to fall to bits. Right, I do need to give Antics an invite. So, sorry about the blue screen. Try and enjoy the blue screen while it lasts. There we go. So Jamie's definitely up in his sector one time, but he needs to get the lap together.
Well, who doesn't go to get a lap together, the last two people, we're going to have fun watching them charge up the field.
He's 7/10 up on his time. I'm just waiting for his final sector to be 5 seconds quicker overall. But man, he is almost 10 seconds off the pace. 8.5.
Here comes one, McLaren. Go second.
McLaren lockout at the minute. That's a very close time between the two, actually.
There is a crash on the back straight.
Yeah, I've seen Jamie's just slowed down. I think he does want to improve. Still stays P10. At least he gets to start on his mediums.
So we'll have them at both Norris and Cameron and charging through. That'll be fun.
Still waiting to see if Roll can improve. He's still pushing, so he might be up in his time, but he's past the sector split, so I don't know how well he's actually doing.
He's goes in 6.
Could be pole from Roll in his final race for Nhrl at the moment, and it
Yes!
is! It's a 35.2! Excellent lap from the German.
Booyah!
There is your final grid setup of season 6. Right, Roll on pole position for Aston Martin, Bomber P2 in the McLaren, and Div 2 reserve TTV P3 in the assistant McLaren. I'm trying to think where the biggest shock is, but it's just Roll's pole position. I hope Roll gets a podium for this one. I know Jamie and Cameron, they're going to be absolute animals coming through the midfield, and to be fair, I don't think, especially the Div 2 lot, they're not going to get in the way too much. But if anything happens, there's not really anything left to fight for. Cam's got the championship, and I'm sure Merck have claimed the constructors as well. So just go out and have a bit of fun.
If you notice, there's also a large mix of tyres going on.
Yeah, which is interesting because I've got a feeling that some of the guys who may start on mediums will be the guys caught in the first safety cars, so it's just going to eliminate their advantage. And these guys, like, we've literally got 11 cars on the grid. I don't want to see 5 people in the barrier at turn 1.
Yeah, bud. Well, to be fair, even though we have proved countless times again that we don't need a full lobby for some good racing. I mean, of course, we would like a full lobby, but
even a reasonable sized one. To be fair, like, we've had 11 car grids and it's been okay. It's just a bit disheartening that we put all this effort in and some people back out with no good reason at all, but it's a shame that some of the guys have got commitments that they're moving on to, and we wish them all the best for it. It just causes a small headache for us because we've got no one to replace them with. Right, there we go, full good rundown then. Like I said, rolling is final Nhrl race for the time being. P1 for Aston Martin, Bomber P2, after a little bit of a shocker of a Saudi race for him, I think, last week. TTV, the highest ranking Div 2 driver today, starts P3, ahead of Hakim coming back. Nice to see him for the final race of the season, a true man of his word as well, back in his beloved Ferrari. F1antics, P5 for Red Bull Div 2 reserve driver, ahead of Rodriguez, P6 in the Alfa Romeo. Callum Davey, P7 for Williams, he's ahead of Matteo, P8 in the Alpine. Third by game, P9 AlphaTauri, and Jamie Morris, P10 in the Haas. And your champion of this season, Cameron Dowd, starting from the back of the grid, P11, but he's just going to try and put on a show. To be fair, it's probably not going to be a horrible race to try and see him fight through the field.
True.
Yeah, if anyone's wondering as well if the track's looking a little bit bright, it is scheduled to get darker. We've got a bit of a long race. I'm trying to enforce the day to night side of things because I've not really done it properly the last few seasons. It's either gone dark really quickly or it's not gone dark at all.
We shall see. All I know is I can definitely see it's dusk.
Yeah, some will be going down. I put the time progression onto 3 as well, so if it's a 45-minute session, it should be almost 2 hours. I hope the sun actually does go down within this simulated 2-hour session.
That's how it works in game, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of what it's programmed to. I mean, it should do, because there's literally no sun there whatsoever. Hopefully in an hour we'll start to see it go dark.
Oh, it's nice seeing them at night races.
Yeah, I'm just hoping I can get this day to night one working properly.
Anyway, here we go, time screen being a bit dodgy, we got the lights now! Here we go, we got 5 red lights! And lights on, where are we going for the last race of the season? That McLaren started well!
Yeah, roll bogging down a little bit. Fairly clean getaway, a little bit of a tight getaway in the midfield as third is almost pushed wide off into turn 2. Getting out of shape as Cameron Dowd's had almighty start from the back of the grid.
He's already up into 7th.
He's just so confident, look.
No, he's diving in there! The confidence! He's up into 6th now!
Should be 5th very soon, as long as Antics can try and get back in. If he needs another invite, try and let me know sooner than later, man. Oh no, he's
6th round.
Might have actually span it. Double check the Red Bull. Thought there was an end plate missing. No, Red Bull is fine.
No, fine, but
it's just in AI, so everyone proceed with caution.
No, caution, it's an AI car! Oh, Jesus! Oh, Williams!
Oh, Rodriguez, that was a mighty bunny hop over the curb. I'm heading up this.
Whoa, McLaren!
Yeah.
Roll! Roll span!
Oh no, I fear he may have actually been tagged as well. Right down to the back. He's definitely got the pace to bring it back though.
I watched that, it didn't look like he got tagged.
Yeah, I wasn't watching on the gap, so I don't even know if there was anyone near him.
I mean, there was a bomber right there on his tail, I mean literally right on his tail, but I don't think there was any contact.
Cam's already trying to find a way past Akin, but Akin's not exactly a bad driver. So Cam might need to be a little bit patient here for the time being. Oh, Chris, where are you going, mate? Those softs can't be dead already.
Whoa, what's happened to McLaren?
I'm just waiting to see. Yeah, Ferrari's okay. Oh, Jamie's here. We nearly got 4 wide going down the straight.
Oh no, he's behind the Mercedes also. Here we go, Connor.
I wish I could say that was a triple overtake, but I'll take a double. Akin's not going to be happy. He was like down like P3 to P5 in like 2 corners.
What happened there with the McLaren?
I think he went to move over on 279 and didn't realise the Ferrari was there. Just got a bit out of shape. You see it a lot in Div 2.
Whoa, Cameron! Okay, you ain't gonna believe this, but I nearly saw Cameron lose it.
I'm trying to think, how many DNFs has he actually had this season? I'm sure he's had 1. At least 1.
Rolls round again.
Oh my god, what's going on at that corner? Well, to be fair, I can't remember what number of corner that is, but that one that he's losing it on, I know that if you're on no traction, it's probably the most difficult on the circuit because you go through that final sector and your rear tyres are already screaming at you.
I think we could have a TRS overtake here for Jamie Norris. Oi!
Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of lag going on TTV's end as well. I'd be surprised if that's why hacking was a little bit difficult to overtake.
And Jamie Norris has overtaken him before he even opened his DRS.
Yeah, TTV's coming back though. It's a bit weird because even with his overtake on, he still weren't catching the Haas. He can have another crack at it into this slightly longer straight, I think. I don't know if this is actually longer, but it's definitely got a lot more high speed.
Cameron is going to try and make a move. He's dive bombing for first! Oh,
no,
touched.
Naughty! Oh my god. Remember, we've got ghosting off as well, so that could have been very messy.
So Cameron is in the lead, but there was a dodgy way of taking the lead.
Yeah. Might penalise him.
Yellow flag. Cameron is round.
Oh no, Bomber is out! Bomber's out!
No!
He just chucked it in too early and he's smashed it into the barrier.
That's an interesting one.
It's sad. Oh, Callum, have you? Oh.
He's crashed the exact same place.
Unless if the back ends are going for whatever reason and the tyres can't hold it. Safety car's out.
Yeah, people are paying.
It's definitely going to help roll. Hopefully, if those softs have been a problem, then change tyre. I think if they were careful, the hards could push it to go to the end.
Last race of the season, we want some spectacular on us.
Mediums still opting for the 2-stopper. I think mediums can make it, but you're more likely going to crash on the tyres given out within about 20 laps. Yet again, they might, because they are going to be under safety car for a little bit. Depending how quickly they get round, it might not even be out for that long. Let me just have a look at the graphics, see if this actually benefits anyone. Probably only Roll at the minute who's benefited from this. We'll have to see if any of the other guys at the front come in. I think Chris might. Count smarter than his dad. Unless if Cam knows how to do a tax report, I will completely ignore his intellectual capabilities.
Alright, can we just talk about how the two people who started last in this race were now on that 4 and they're now on that 1 2.
In an 11-car grid, mate. What were you expecting?
I don't know, maybe you'll to be at least not in first and second.
To be fair, that would have been a bit of a shock. Imagine if safety car had come out and they weren't even 1 2. Cameron's now caught the safety car. Rodrigo has opted in for the softs. He could benefit from this.
Racing. Whoa! Back end stepping out, Morris.
Oh, TTV actually gets out in P4. He has not lost that much time. He's got fresh mediums.
Lovely.
So we're on safe car. Look at biggest winners and losers. Obviously Cam, biggest loser role. Overall though, Bomber, I'm really upset for Bomber about that. I don't think either of the guys who DNF'd actually wanted to.
It's kind of weird how they both went, they both crashed out at the exact same spot.
Yeah, because they'd probably already spammed before, because remember there was yellow down at the end of the straight while Bomber was already been in his car and he'd already been spammed at the triple chicane, so they've probably gone through and the rear tyres have just not been able to hold the car. It's probably what's been happening to Roll, but a lot more worse.
Good point. So that seems to be a thing we should probably keep an eye out for the rest of this race then.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure half the grid are running no traction, so I'll probably ask them if that particular corner has been difficult.
Oh, bloody wonder they're so quick.
Yeah, it's because the Alpine hasn't caught up yet.
So we're definitely going to have another lap of this.
Yeah. So it's still got about 22 laps to go.
Which real life car are you most looking forward to seeing in these reveals?
The Ferrari, to be honest. It's a bit weird because of the new regs, you've got nothing to compare them to, which is why my jaw dropped at the 2021 car reveal of the McLaren, and I was like, that thing is built for a straight line. There's just none of that this year. We're just going to have to see whatever they come out with. I'm not even really going to know what works until pre-season anyway.
Good point. I'm pretty sure one day the first test is a private one anyway.
Yeah, I don't blame them for doing it privately. First of all, COVID. Second, let's say if the cars aren't working, and because it's a new, we've got the new tyres as well. If the tyres are shredding themselves to pieces for whatever reason, Pirelli don't want it televised to the world.
No, luckily, I suppose we'll get to see the second batch of testing, won't we?
Yeah, not only that, but Bahrain, they're allowed in 50,000 spectators to watch pre-season.
Wow. Anyway, safety car is in.
Oh dear.
Oh, come on.
Roll was the car behind. We can still try and get that removed.
Roll does have wing damage.
Oh dear. I hope he keeps going though. I don't want him to settle for like P9 in his final race. There's 90%, take 3, complete lap 25, start lap 26.
Problem is, missing your left and the end plate won't help you.
Well, they're all supposed to be leaving space and someone hasn't, so we'll look
now
into
when
that.
does he pull the pin? He pulled the pin already and Morris is already on him!
Sorry, I saw one of the McLarens go sideways off the restart. And
Oh,
that was true.
side by side! The Haas is through on Cameron!
No, Cameron will have him back though. He's not going to want to overtake through this corner, is he? Is he
Oh,
really
he's
going to risk
trying
it?
No, he backed off, but he's still behind. He's going to get the DRS, I think. Yeah, the DRS isn't activated. I'm not. Shut me up.
Yeah. Not yet, man. You might not need it, though.
Yeah, he might not need it. Remember, Cameron does have pace. Here we go. But let's not forget, Jay Morris is not going to give this up. Inside out. Oh, there we go.
He's gone deep, but Cameron's left that apex wide open for him. The drive he had coming out of the corner.
Oh, the drive. But he's still side by side, though. He's actually ahead.
He might be ahead, but he's on the outside line. Jamie has to do is that break him, and they've
inside,
touched
outside.
a bit.
They're through.
Yeah, Jamie's going to be screaming, he's pushed me there.
As this was happening, the other McLaren has left the session and is out of the race.
Yeah, I called it. At the safety car restart, somehow he's just sped sideways into a barrier. I think he's just floored it.
Yeah, whatever.
Hopefully these two can put a show on. It is getting darker though, so...
It's like your plan has worked.
Yeah.
Whoa, Cameron!
Even on the outside shot, you can see the underside of the Mercedes sparking on the curbs. It's going to be nice though, like when the sun actually does clear off completely, should start seeing some sparks fly.
Hell yeah. Slipstream, is he going to get close enough in the corner to overtake Connor?
Judging by the lack of overtake being used, no. You wouldn't really want to overtake in this one anyway, because it just leaves you vulnerable for the next one.
So, try and see here then.
Yeah, he's using it. He shouldn't be sock charging it though. Jamie's normally quite sensible on battery. So close they're getting to the barrier though, both of them.
They're using every inch of the track.
Yeah, and you know, some of us we'll probably just drive all the way down that straight in the middle of the track without a second thought, but it does save you about a tenth or two.
It's all about the strategy.
Strategy, they're on the same tyre, mate.
I talk about strategy in terms of where you place your car on track.
Yeah, those apexes before, Jamie would have had a warning from that. DRS, here we go.
DRS enabled. It's where the fun begins.
Okay, well, you seem to be balanced well going through turn 3, so they both clearly got comfortable setups. I'm going to spectate Cameron as they come out of this hairpin, because I want to see how he will defend. If he does it all.
Yeah,
it's
8 tenths though.
Yeah, I'm going to say Jamie should be clever and not use any overtake at all, because further down the straight the DRS will bring you closer. It's not this corner you want to overtake on, it will be the heavy braking zone of the next straight.
Well, you had a look. Here we go. Here we go, Connor.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Here we go.
He's
through
for now.
Oh, does he say no? Yeah.
He's done it back to Cam. He's just
he
him a bit. Cam's left him plenty of space, but Jimmy's somehow dropped back a little bit more.
Don't know what happened there, but he's back through.
Oh. I hope they both can through the shot. There we go. Didn't even know which part of the track I was looking at then. It's an odd camera angle.
What camera did you have?
It was like looking forwards the track, waiting for them to come by, and I saw Jamie go off the track, and I didn't know if he was going to reappear for the camera or not.
Okay. Alright, I think Morris has to recharge.
No, he's okay. Obviously, Cam's in a better ERS position. It just kind of depends how desperate Jamie wants to get past him.
He's going to gain a lot here. Quite a lot here. Here we go.
Oh no, that's say that was a bit desperate.
Back on it. Look at that, just fucking the inside.
No, that was late.
There you go. So, oh, switch back.
Nah, Cam's compromised his exit. Roll faster,
Roll
slap.
fast
Good
as
job.
that. So it's got to pick to change that link. Whoa, look at Cameron!
Right on the outside of the marina section, that's very, very good driving. If he gets his... Oh, wow.
Got it.
What a good set of corners.
Does this mean that Cameron's just slightly better in the first sector then?
I think that was just down to racecraft. I'm struggling to see whether it's sector preference or if it's just Cameron is the better driver.
So we are closer this time now.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Jamie will think the first year or so I'll overtake him and either defend or just try and drive away from him in any way possible down the second straight.
Well, we're about to find out.
Yeah. Just waiting for Cam to start weaving like Max.
Yeah. Here we go, outside maybe? Yeah!
So I've got some shocking camera angles for this one. I completely missed that overtake.
Cameron has the RS.
Yeah, he's just going to get back in here. Not really a lot Jim can do with that one. But it is forcing Cam to use a bit more of his battery.
Yeah. We love to see it.
Definitely.
Has there been tracks we haven't gone to this season?
Not been to Australia, and we've not been to Spain. For next season, Spain and France for Div 2 will alternate, so Div 2 have got France next season. Ooh.
Third.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Safety.
This is probably throwing a spanner in the works with their own strategy, because even if the likes of Hakim stays out, we're kind of screwed a little bit, although I would expect Hakim to come in.
Whoa, look, he's in the middle of the track.
Oh my god. He's done well there. Rodriguez can bin off these hard tyres. From now, the medium should definitely be able to go to the end. It's what Roll's been waiting for as well. As well, the person who gave him that 5-second penalty is now at the race, and Roll can still have that 5-second move, so as long as he's got the pace to stay with them. Because I do believe if you get these penalties and it's not really your fault, you have been unfairly stationary for 5 seconds, so you will have it reinstated afterwards. Yeah, back to the calendar though. Slightly different start of the season, because you know how most leagues, they're now entering the second part of this game cycle, right? And I would not like to bore everyone with Bahrain again. Not that our race was bad, our race was fantastic, but it's a very repetitive thing of so many Bahrains being done at short notice. So we're starting next season in both divisions off in Australia. China has been dropped completely to so that we can accompany Australia. Div 2 will have Spain. No, Div 2 will have France. Sorry, and Div 1 will have Spain. Mateo,
Matt!
what you done, man? See, he's retired on track. He's going down the straight.
Yeah, he's retired on track.
It's a bit daft. Like with 12 laps into a 28 lap race, we've got 6 cars, and I love it. Just wait for the safety car to end. And the crowd seem very excited to see the Aston.
To be fair though, was that a rage quit though? Because before he did that, didn't he got a penalty for speeding under a safety car?
I believe so, but it's something that he could have easily dealt with.
Point.
I know that he would have had to serve the drive-through under green flag, so he would have dropped back. And you know, I don't like when people rage quit for whatever reason, because you don't know if there's even going to be another safety car. And Abu Dhabi already proven that it is quite sensitive to safety cars. I don't even think the safety car will come in this lap, because it's just entered the third sector and Nhrl's barely just going through turn 3. So we could be around here for a while. Ooh, apparently Nhrl's now dropped down. What's going on? There we go.
Well, yeah, at least have another lap of this.
Back up to the front anyway. See. Oh, Rodriguez 6-second penalty. Just want to say to any of the guys watching, if you are in the server at this point now, I really need any of you still that want to race next season, start thinking about what cars you want to drive, because I want to try and have them announced the few days leading up to pre-season. And that goes for both divisions, not just Div 1. It's not really
on that Aston.
It's not really comp here. There's just only so much we can say until Nhrl actually catches back up.
Well, he's now in the same sector as him.
I don't know about you, man, but I'm actually starving.
Didn't you have much to eat?
I've not had dinner yet.
No wonder you're starving.
But yeah, I don't normally eat, because when we start streaming, it's like dinner's ready, and I'm like, yeah, I'll be down in about an hour and a half. If it were ready at 7, then it wouldn't have been an issue.
Anyway, safety car's in. Okay, let's have no more DNF, shall we?
Yeah, please. Be halfway through the race though. And at least it's gone dark by now.
Okay. When will he pull the pin?
There's not really anywhere he can pull the pin. It'll be going into the final corner.
I think he's pulled it.
Yep. Jamie gonna do the Max Verstappen? I think he will.
Yeah. The Mercedes is really feisty.
It'll probably just Jamie having better tyre temperature at the restart. Ooh, Rob Dyson F1 antics.
He's through. So he's coming.
Roll's gonna come through though.
Roll making
No, that was a really good overtake there from Roll.
Morris! I don't know why I said it like that. We'll get position there. Will he hold it though? Oh, Cameron got a much better drive.
It's already in front. I wouldn't have even needed DRS on that one. Jamie's close enough to try and come back at him. He's going to force him wide.
Whoa! Oh, they hate each other. Oh god, they're still outside. Oh god. Still side by side. Oh dear lord.
Yeah, I hope they realise that they are letting the Ferrari still stay within DRS range by doing this.
Cameron overtook here. Can the Haas overtake here? Maybe.
Oh, Cameron almost swept completely.
No!
Right. There he is.
No,
oh,
yeah.
Right around the outside.
Ah.
Hakim's there as well. He was almost fighting with them.
Hakim's probably like, yes, do it, well, then I can take my chance.
Oh, well, he'd be screaming at these two to crash. Oh no, so oh no! Safety car, please no.
Please no.
Please no. No, we didn't even make it to turn 2. I think whatever was wrong with the back end of the Aston, it just gave out on him.
Blast.
Yeah, no points there for him, no, unfortunately. Roll, honestly, it's been fantastic having you all season.
We just got back and forth, haven't we?
Yeah, it's summit.
Hey, at least it's back and forth ain't between teammates. This is actually for like, let's do this at each other. Whoa,
Ooh.
that was a bit.
Yeah, I can't tell if that was lag or not. It was very strange.
Oh, nice diving on in there. Oh,
yeah, the thing is, the Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari are about to start fighting as well.
Yeah. Oh, here we go, cut the Haas. Try to get past like Cameron did. No, there's still, I got a terrible camera angle. Okay, there's the camera. Okay. And guess what, Connor? That is now active.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing because it's just going to be a DRS train. Because Hakim should have DRS on Morris if he can stay with him. I'm just trying to think how vulnerable Cam's actually going to be heading into that heavy braking zone in Sector 3.
Oh god. Here we go. Look at those flaps open.
Not much overtake being used in the Haas. Yeah, he's through now. He's really going to regret it in about 10 seconds. Oh, he's second through. Oh, no. I don't know who would have got the DRS there. It was Jamie. To be fair, Jamie, you just need to try and force your car to the inside.
Yeah. Brilliant racing.
Oh, Cam did run a bit wide though.
This is going very sweet.
I've actually nailed the timing of the daylight.
Well, you know, that's all you care about.
Yeah, because I know it works. I've only been trying since season 3 to sort it out.
Aha. Even though the DRS is allowing you to keep on them, it's not really working for the other two.
It's not, because even the hacking is within DRS of the Haas, because it's an effective DRS train, hacking is not really going to gain anything from this. Until he reaches the braking zone anyway.
Remember, hacking, anything can happen. I mean, just look at me in Singapore this season.
Yeah, true. The 2000, I think that was just pyro, not realising what lap it was.
No, I know that was the case, but I'm still taking that.
Yeah. No, you deserved it. If if you wouldn't have had that win, you definitely deserved that P2 just by staying out and keeping your car at the barrier. Hey, at least you knew on that occasion how many laps you had left.
I actually, now I think about it, in that race, I'm very sure I was the only one who didn't make a mistake.
I know you didn't have a penalty, I think.
I didn't have a penalty, and for the entire race, I didn't get any damage from hitting the walls or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say your only pit stops were strategic or within your pit window.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone else had some type of issue.
Another penalty down at Alfa Romeo. I don't think he's going to be that worried about it.
Good. Okay, take whatever the hell this is.
I would just say by lap 9, well, take 19 I guess, because they're scrapping more than once. Oh, Cam's gone really deep. He's got to be careful when he's doing that, because you don't want to give up too much time to the Ferrari. Or let Jamie pull away by this much, because now Cam's really got to use his battery. I think he's realised a little bit too late. He's not going to be able to hold Jamie close enough on this occasion. Double check the tyres. They're all relatively on the same tyre. Let's see if the Alfa... To be fair, with the Alfa Romeo, if he wants a good crack at the fastest lap, he can do. If he knows he's got a penalty, so I highly doubt he won't finish on the podium. Unless if any of these guys crash, in which case I think he'd take it.
Okay, this time round, Connor, we'll see the Mercedes attack.
Yep. We wish we would have seen the Mercedes on the attack back in December. Every time he's coming down the straight, I've still got flashbacks. There's anything that still bothers me about that race is everyone cheering Max that he'd won it. Like, did they not realise that the rules had actually been breached under the safety car? And even now, though, I know full well that the rules have been breached, because why would Michael Massey's job be at risk if he hadn't?
True, and his job's at risk, and there's a big inquiry into it, and that there's going to be a change in structure of how a race is managed. There's going to be a lot of changes.
I know what they're going to do as well. They're going to change his position, so they're going to say Michael Massey is no longer the race director, he'll be the race official, and then the official assistant or something. I think he'll still be the same authoritarian role, it will just be with different management around him.
What's happened here? Cameron's managed to get above a second away from Jamie.
Jamie's tyres have fell off. That's what's happened.
He's pitted.
How long have you been looking for? Because these tyres should last a very, very long time.
Well, he's been out for the same amount as Cameron. So
yeah, no, there's no reason to pit it. Fresh set of softs, fair enough. Rodriguez doing the same. He's going on the mediums. Thing is, a fresh set of softs can go about 10 laps, unless if they've really started hitting some sort of a cliff. I was going to say like 14, but I think that was from Saudi in my stint last night in Div 2. That I did win, by the way.
You won that, did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my first race back in Div 2 since Spa, and I won it. I wouldn't say I won it by a comfortable mile. Solo did a very good job, and Solo's enjoying his time now being a Div 2 champion. Yeah, so I don't think any of these softs are going to go to the end. I would say if Hakim would want to stay out, he's more than welcome to, because he might gain something from it. Double check, because I swear these tyres can go 14 laps around here. I don't know why people take them to like 7 or 8 laps and then they're done. Yeah, that's it. That's the tyre strategy from Kota. You do about 7 or 8 laps on the softs. Around here, they can go easily over 10. It's going to get to a point where I think Hakim's not really going to be bothered to box. It doesn't look like Cameron's doing the same either. I think James is just doing it either for fun. But I think he would have had a lot more fun if he just stayed up there with Cameron. You can have a go at the fastest lap as well. Surely that would have been a warning for Jamie. I'm going to try and get the... what's the thing I need to see is... This is right. It's got to beat a 37.6. Lap data, there we go. So you can see if he's... how well he's doing around the track.
So I just had a look at the Nhrls and that out of everyone, Antics has the most.
I'm surprised. I'm pretty sure that's Antics' AI car driving about.
Why is he not here?
No, he's been lagging in and out, but I don't. If he's lagged out twice, I don't want to bring him back a third time, because that's when the timing graphics get messy at the end of the race. Well, Jamie, I hope throwing away a potential win for the sake of the fastest lap will be worth it.
That's that.
So when he says, beat that Cameron, then Cameron's just going to set a fastest lap now.
It would not surprise me. If he wants to beat that Cameron, he has to beat it by like a certain 10% minimum.
Yeah, I don't really know how Cam would do that. Well, actually let Zach in front of him and he gives him DRS. At least we've got a pretty hotel to look at now.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's boring, I don't like it. Don't like it in the game. I didn't really enjoy it that much in real life either. Just mate, it just looks like an egg floating.
Cameron's in! Cameron's in!
I'm watching him. I think he's confident he's got the gap, and he will know as well how much those tyres wear, and I think Hakim will very quickly find out if he's done the right thing, but at this point, what does Hakim have left to lose? Oh no, Hakim!
It's gonna be tight!
Yeah, I'm on board with Cam. Jamie, he's made the corner. Jamie's out in front.
Go!
Oh!
He's off wide! They're both off wide!
I swear they actually hit each other as this just come out the pit lane. Right, fight. Do it.
Fight. Oh, he's dived in there!
I think Cam just let him by. Might have actually been Cam's fault, that little bit of contact. And give him something to do as well. Including this one, 5 laps to go. I'm begging Hakim Softs hold on. He doesn't have to push as hard. He's got a 13-second gap. He can still win the race, and they can catch about 2.5 seconds a lap, and it still wouldn't be enough.
Well, that's what you got, Hacken, on your return for last race of the season. What you got? What you got, mate? What you got?
I don't encourage him to like any stress. He needs to look after them. He needs to be given a metaphorical shoulder rub or something.
But you got this. You got this.
It's like, you got this. You're fine, mate. Like, just play a track. No stress at all. With these two, it's right. He's there.
Morris!
You just got. For God's sake. Yeah, with these two, you just need to blow smoke up the backside. So, like, you know why you're better than him, mate? It's because you're Jamie Morris. You're in front of Cameron Towns. Blow their egos out the window, and they're gonna start fighting even harder.
Even though, to be fair, Morris just had that penalty now.
Cameron, purple sector 1.
Ah, here we go. And here comes the Shitstream DRS. Did he close his wind?
Yeah, it's what happens in the braking zone.
No, I mean, was it closed long before he hit the braking brake?
Probably a long braking zone. He's probably braked a bit earlier. I guess he'd have to anyway.
Oh, here we go.
He's fighting Jamie, and he's still trying to go for the fastest lap.
Oh,
no, that's one too far. I don't think the Haas has got any major damage, but he's got really hot tyres. Oh, he's spun again.
God damn it, Cameron.
Spindigo has returned. I'm going to run board with him for this corner, see if his tyres can hold on to it. Oh, it's probably got to feel awful. Yeah, not the best of sportsmanship from Cam though. He was actually quite aggressive in the exit of this chicane.
So, 3 laps, 12 seconds.
Well, I wish he could get the Alfa Romeo. Bear in mind, Jamie himself has a penalty, so at the minute, no guarantee Jamie is going to finish on the podium. He's barely within the penalty window for it. Yeah, double check fastest lap anyway, because yeah, Jamie still has it. I think Cam actually abandoned that fastest lap, or he may have not actually got it in the first place.
Okay, I've looked at the penalty situation, and I believe that Alfa Romeo has 6 seconds more than Norris does.
Indeed he does. So as long as he he should finish in 6 seconds. But just at that time, he needed to make sure that the tyres were looked after. Right, penultimate lap, and there's literally nothing else to watch unless if any of them bin it. Cameron 4/10 faster on that lap. Let's have a look if that would have been his fastest lap. I'm on the wrong graphic because I'm a mong. 87.1. Yeah, he was still about 2/10 off. Oh, he's found 2/10 now though. Oh, he's really gunning for it. Only problem is he doesn't have a lot of battery. I think he used it quite a bit on his last lap.
Hang in there, hang in there. Question, are punches a thing in this game?
Yeah, yes.
Oh god.
Not only that, but I think you can actually get up to 3 punches, or maybe even all 4. I don't know how the game's coded for it. There's normally videos on it when the game comes out. Yeah, Cameron's 4/10 up again, but he needs to nail this final sector, and he's got literally no battery at all.
I think this is going to be tight.
It's going to be very tight because this lap will be his last chance of getting the fastest lap.
No, but this is going to be tight in terms of what the gap is between Cameron and Hackett at the end here.
No, I think Hakim's checked out as long as he doesn't crash. Ah, fast lap, there we go. He beats Jamie's time by 1/10. It was enough. What he's got to do now is not bin the car, and failing what's happened with antics, 4 finishes today, official finishes.
Has Hackett ever, won with us before?
He's Div 2 champion from last season.
Ah, okay then. How about Division 1?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure someone somewhere knows. Probably ask him.
Well, we can ask him at the end of this sector.
He's definitely had podiums, and Jamie's just made life even more difficult for him. He's got 6. He needs to stay. He needs to gain a 10th on the Alfa Romeo in 5 corners. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to see him come back, and it's been an eventful season. Definitely one we're not going to forget anytime soon. And what a way to finish it in style for Hakim. Just getting the win in his Ferrari, Super Singaporian, back at it again. Cameron Dowd's champion, finishing P2. And will Roger Goris maintain the podium? The podium on the line, but will Jamie get it?
Jamie's got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's how the game's coded. What do you expect?
Nice. Alright, I won't keep the guys too long. Do a quick rundown, quick check of the race director. Well, that's another one dusted, man. Give it about 2 weeks, we'll be back at it again for another 6 months. Can't wait.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Right, for race rundown then. Hakim getting the win in the final race of the season. Cameron Dowd's champion this season, P2 along with the fast lap, and Jamie Morris finishing up P3 for Haas, and Robbie Goris, what I'm assuming is his debut, actually P4 for Alfa Romeo. F1 Analytics is classified P5 but will not classified in our official standings, then your other non-finishers were Nhrl, Matteo, third, TTV, it's Hussein, Bomber, and Callum Davey. But just before we go into the donuts, I cannot thank the Div 2 guys enough for stepping in this season and helping Division 1 out. There's things that have happened this season that I wish hadn't, but they did, and we got a lot further than when we did this time last season. At least we made it to Abu Dhabi. No, last season our season finished by Mexico because 7 of them turned up for Brazil, but that's not enough by our rules for it to count. So Brazil was like a non-championship, and then Abu Dhabi literally just didn't even bother. What's Jamie's gamer tag? For some reason it's not finding him. Unless if I've spelled Jamie wrong. Yeah, I did, for God's sake. Right, podium guys are in. Hopefully some of them have stuck about. And I need to very quickly get the practice session going. Me and you, to be fair, Game, you could probably join them for donuts if you really wanted to.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, settings.
Jamie, join quickly. Donuts. Wait, for the donuts, or am I allowed to like crash into Jamie a little bit?
No, not on stream.
Oh,
I mean, you can,
after
but
stream.
I will get a bit annoyed.
Right. After stream.
Gamey, do you want to pick a car?
No, I'm perfect.
Just going to try and invite any of the guys if they wanted to do donuts, or any of them who are on. Jamie, Mama. Right, if Cam, if you want to ready up, if Jamie really cared about donuts, he'd be here by now. Hakim, not wanting for donuts.
No, I'm good.
Wait for Jamie. I think he's joining.
Right, I'm going to start off with you first then, Hakim. First of all, I want to thank you for coming back and sticking to your word for the final race. But, how much practice did you put in for this? I mean, I bet you weren't expecting to win it, and probably been made a little bit easier with the DNFs, but how was your race?
I actually, if I was to say, I didn't practice Abu Dhabi, but I did actually practice it. But yeah, I do not like Abu Dhabi at all, so it's not kind of good. I mean, the race was, I won't say boring, but the last few laps when I saw Kevin chasing my ass, I just yeah, but then the tires was kind of ruined, so I just had to stay calm. That's about it. Nothing much for the race.
Yeah, just a bit more on a personal level. Do you think eventually you can come back? I'm not really sure what your studies are like at the moment.
I just took a big break from racing. Not really, just cancelled racing, so I did a little bit of racing then just to keep the fuel. But we'll see. I'll let you know. But right now, I just wanna rest during my school break, and yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that at all. There's always going to be an open door for you, and there's going to be a lot of people that will welcome you back with open arms.
I appreciate that,
Alright,
man.
if you want to head off now, man, thanks for everything, honestly, whatever time you put into us, and hopefully see you again sooner than later.
Okay. By the way, I just want to say that watching Jamie and Cameron fight is like watching synchronized swimming. I was just distracted. I wasn't even focusing on what I was doing. I think I locked up one point because I was just watching them. But yeah, thank you guys for making it entertaining. I'll fall asleep. I'm not gonna lie.
So
Yeah, no worries. So if any of you lot want to do donuts properly, just make sure your traction is turned off. It was a bit embarrassing for me down at season 3. I went into the chicane. I'm like, why isn't the back end going out? And I was still on traction. Gonna get P3.
That's not the most embarrassing thing you've ever done.
To be fair, the most embarrassing thing I've probably done in this league has been in Germany in qualifying, and then we had to red flag qualifying.
For in terms of the serious things you've ever done in these pre-season stuff was how we ended at 1 when we were in Belgium.
Wait, is rules off? Yeah.
Probably not. I'm just hoping to get a few shots of you actually doing donuts. I'll turn all the HUD off as well. I'll try and spectate some of you, so have a quick blast on the accelerator. There we go. Jamie in his natural habitat. Yeah, no worries, man. But Jamie, from your point of view, how was that race for you?
very enjoyable to fight with Cameron, as always. Yeah, hectic with that second pit stop he did. But yeah, nonetheless, I enjoyed it. It was a fantastic battle between me and him.
I was going to say, so most difficult part, trying to keep him behind for that long?
It was actually trying to overtake him because when he was ahead of me, he was just able to pull that edge, and I had to use most of my EOS to try and get close to him, and I had to make the move to just break his momentum because he was faster than me. But the only reason why I stayed with him because using my EOS to try and stick in that DRS off his.
And do you think your safety cars helped, or do you think you would have been comfortable under your own pace getting a podium here today?
The first safety car, I'd rather we didn't have the first safety car because the softs were dying on that second stint. I wanted to go longer on the mediums and came out at really the wrong time for us to pit the softs. That's why I went for the second pit stop because the softs were just dying towards the end. I just wanted fresher rubber to ensure that I just didn't make any mistakes, but I did at the second stint.
That's everything from me, Gaming, unless you've got anything to ask in.
No, really, I was just saying, well done, and it's always entertaining battles, and let's see, and I am hoping that you'll still give us entertaining battles for next season.
Thanks, mate.
Cam.
Hello.
Currently spectating you as well, so keep hold of your car. First of all, like your thoughts on the race from your POV, and how was it like trying to fight with Jamie and pushing him around a few times?
Yeah, it was fun. I went side by side with him a few laps, like throughout the entire final sector, which was really fun. Yeah, it was quite an enjoyable battle. We had a few bing bongs, but we were in a party luckily, so it was just all quite fun.
Same question really. Safety cars when they come up when they did it ever hinder your strategy toward the race?
Not really, no.
Just kind of dealt with them as they came out.
Yeah, it didn't really affect me, to be honest. It was alright. Alright, in the first safety car, I wasn't the best, but I didn't really do anything in the end.
And now that the season is over properly, how are you going to remember this one for your hopefully many championships to come with, along with the ones you've already got already?
Yeah, hopefully. It was a good season. I think I drove well. Jamie, you've just gave me wing damage, but yeah, it's been a fun season. A few downs, but mostly ups, and yeah, it's a lot of challenges. Jamie, Liam at the start, Ecos Cameron for like 1 or 2 races. So yeah, fun season.
Yeah, kind of it really. Gamey, anything else?
suppose again, just congratulations. Hope you can keep up the good battling speed for next season too, as you nearly completely hit the wall there.
Yeah, no, my tyres are 140 degrees.
Oh dear God.
I was saying, I never nearly quit the league. I just needed some time away. Well deserved time away as well. Honestly, it's all I've been doing for like the last nearly 2 years. But anyway, I'm going to round it off here. I'm going to leave you in the company of that. I don't really know what to say about this black car driving around the circuit, struggling to drive in a straight line. Probably an amateur. Maybe Div 2 will sort you out next season. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for again Div 2 lot trying to make it a bit of a memorable season. Gamey, I'm not really sure where Season 6 is going to rank, if I'm honest. Probably just below Season 1, but there's definitely things we can improve on, and there's definitely things I want us to improve on to try and make it a better season next time. But yeah, in terms of your schedule, if you enjoyed seeing what you saw today, including all the donuts, and join us on the Div 2 channel. They will take part in their final race of the season and be back for more donut fun. Div 1, you are off next week, but the week after, get ready, because Season 7 is coming quickly. Season 7 pre-season, I believe, is on the 18th of February, so it will come pretty quickly. If I've just messed that up, I do apologise. But yeah, thanks for me, from me. We'll see you next time in Season 7, guys. Cheers.